Good morning, my little starlights. Today we are diving into two very different sides of Infinity Nikki. On one hand, we've got Infold's messy Twitter statement about the leaks with wording that honestly just came off kinda awkward, and so-called reward that didn't really help the situation at all. And on the other hand, and hear me out, we got the surprise announcement of Infinity Nikki's first big collab with, please drum rolls, Stardew Valley. Yup. So in this video, we are breaking it all down. The drama, the community reaction, and the whatever this cozy crossover is genuine excitement or just sugarcoating after the backlash. So grab your tea or coffee, get comfy, and let's get into it. And if you like the deep dives like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notification. It really helps me shine, starlights. So let's get started with this infamous tweet the Infold posted about the leaks. We can read there, we recently became aware that some unauthorized development materials from our game have been illegally shared on multiple platforms. These creative works were meant to be revealed at the right time. And to this point of the post, I think we can agree, like, leaks are frustrating, sure. Like, imagine months of work and someone posted online early. But there is also a problem of Infold posting any information to us players 48 hours before they drop. Later we can read, since Infinity Nikki's launch, your love and support have meant everything to us. That very affection, however, has also attracted unwelcome attention. And here's where it starts to get weird. Your love and support is dangerous to us? I mean, that's literally what this reads like. I mean, guys, we're just fans trying to enjoy a game. But at this point, Infold makes it sound like our attention is actually a problem. And that's super weird. Next up we have, each new version of the game represents months of hard work from our team. Every planned reveal is designed to create a special moment. We dedicate our time and effort to development, refinement, and optimization to deliver the best possible experience when the time is right. And sure, I get that. As a graphic designer, I worked on a design project where the timing matters. A campaign, visual identity, even a single illustration, you want the reveal to land perfectly. I get that. But here is the irony. Infinity Nikki often announces updates super last minute, like we are talking about 48 hours before something drops. Players, because of that, turn to leaks to, plan their pools, strategize, especially if you are free to play. So the devs are upset. But part of the frustration is actually self-inflicted. I don't know, Starlights. Please let me know, do you hunt for the leaks when the update drop like last minute? Or do you wait and want to be surprised? Later they state, these leaks have disrupted our progress and undermined the experience we hoped to create for all of you. Unauthorized distribution interferes with our plans and, more importantly, negatively impacts the experience every stylist deserves. We want to state clearly, any act of obtaining or distributing unreleased content through illegal means harms both the creative team and the player experience. Those responsible may gain short-term benefit, but they will face the consequences. We have already launched a full investigation into the matter and will pursue the appropriate legal actions. At this time, we ask for your support. Please do not share or discuss leaked content. And yes, stealing content is bad. That is obvious, but the tone matters. You don't have to scold your community like it's a classroom. You can explain politely and professionally why the leaks hurt the game. And that's the part that I am missing here, you know? The Wuthering Waves, for example, they've had their share of leaks too, but instead of blaming the players, they adapted. They realized they couldn't fully stop leakers, so they started releasing selected gameplay snippets themselves. Like, you know, little previews of the character combat or the animations, but not everything. So as a player, I get just enough info to decide whether I want to pull the character or not. But at the end of the day, I am still surprised by all the menu animations, idle poses, or pull animations. You know, it's respectful, informative, and keeps the excitement alive without spoiling everything. And then they drop the banger, "Leaks are poison to all creation!" 3 exclamation marks. And boom, there it is, from please don't leak to full-on melodrama. It's the kind of the line that makes people roll their eyes, or at least I rolled my eyes. It doesn't make us feel empathy for the devs, it just makes the message, I don't know, it feels like a millennial rant or something. And then there is a banger. As a token of appreciation, we will be sending the 4-star handheld item, Pounding Hammer, via in-game mail to stylists today. So here's the thing. The gift itself seems fine, right? Like another stylist element. But then you read a description of this item and it's weird. They basically word it like, sometimes you just want to swing this hammer at a certain target. So instead of feeling like a genuine thank you, it comes off like they're subtly poking fun at the players or simply trolling them. It's awkward and kinda sad, like trying to make amends but tripping over your own words. And at the end of the day, they state that we believe that our creativity and passion will not be diminished by these leaks. Girl, be for real. Infinity Nikki encourages spending quickly on new releases, announcing late, gating info. Naturally, leaks happen. Blaming players without fixing the system, that's like yelling at someone for running a maze you designed it yourself, you know? And yes, we understand leaks are bad, unauthorized distribution is bad, but communication, that's the key. Infold, you don't need to scold players, please. Start being professional. Alright, Starlights, that was a journey from the cringe of the Twitter post to the awkward hammer symbolism. But while I was deep into script writing, guess what dropped? A brand new update announcement. Yes, Infinity Nikki is teaming up with Stardew Valley for the update 1.9. Cozy farming vibes, home decorating, feels like a feel-good moment after all this drama, right? But let's dig a bit deeper into it. According to the Polygon website, Infinity Nikki Stardew Valley crossover launches officially with update 1.9 and it is titled A Music Season, which is kind of weird because from my understanding the Stardew Valley is all about the gardening, creating homes, connection with the villagers, things like that. To be honest, I didn't play Stardew Valley that much, so if you have any experience with the game, please let me know down in the comments. And going back, it will be on September 1st of 2025. The teaser trailer shows a Junimo, I think that's Junimo apple sprite wandering into Nikki's world. Super cute and mysterious, but not revealing much beyond visuals. It's Infinity Nikki's first big crossover. Infinity Nikki already had smaller crossovers, and the Stardew partnership is totally unexpected in my opinion. But why I'm saying that? Well, maybe because Infold removed the cozy tag from their game at some point. And Stardew Valley is all about coziness, slow life vibe, you know, almost the opposite of the gacha grind. But Infold gives us phrasing like cozy surprises await you and prepare your senses for a harvest. And that feel like hints toward farming or cooking. But what can we actually expect? Here's what we actually know about the Stardew Valley collab. We are getting our own island, which is already pretty wild for Infinity Nikki. From what they've shown, we will have the choice either to start building our place completely from scratch or use a basic starter blueprint as a base and then expand however we want. There is also a full home decor system, so it's not just, oh, here you have a house. It's more like we got to style it, like decorate it and really make it our own. And on top of that, gardening is officially in. Nikki can plant and harvest flowers and crops, so yup, cozy farming vibes confirmed. Another cool detail, there are gonna be fairy NPCs as a part of this update. They will be handling the blueprints rewards, so it's not just decorating, there is actual progression tied into it. I'm wondering how it's gonna look like. And apparently we will be able to invite companions over, which makes it feels like not only a solo ride, but more like an actual part of the game's world where the co-op finally makes sense, you know? So after all this information, I sat there and thought, you know, this Stardew Valley collab has probably been in the works for a really long while. So I'm not saying this came up overnight, but the real question is, why share it now? Right after that whole messy Twitter statement, you know, dropping such a cozy, wholesome announcement. I don't know, it feels a little convenient. Especially that Infold is informing us about everything else at 48 hours before something drops. You know, it could be perfect timing, or it could be a PR move, you know, to soften the mood with warm, fuzzy reveal. But what do you think, Starlights? Is this just like a normal update timing, or does it feel like sugarcoating? Please drop your thoughts below. I'm really curious on this one. Alright, Starlights, that's where we will wrap it up for today. We had the absolute chaos of that tweet. Infold really needs to work on how they talk to us. And then, on the other side, this Stardew Valley collab news that, honestly, looks pretty freaking exciting. It kinda feels like we're living in two different timelines, you know? One where the devs are trolling players with hammers that want to strike us down, and another where they're giving us cozy islands and fairy friends. Wild contrast. But hey, that's just my take, okay? What about you? Do you think this Stardew Valley collabs make up for the drama, or is it just a nice distraction? Drop your thoughts below. I always love reading your comments. And if you had fun hanging out and deep diving into the mess with me today, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next tea spill. Thank you for shining with me, and as always, stay cozy, stay shiny, and I love you so much, Starlights. Bye!